There we go. Alright, Reign of Winter. Welcome back. We were in the middle of a real cool place in the snow.
Get it? Cool snow.
Yeah.
We've been there a little while.
We're not looking so hot, are we?
Now, things got pretty rough. You fought a bunch of men who were defending this place. About half of them were like sick and diseased, so it wasn't a particularly difficult fight, just lucky hits on both sides. One of their numbers decided the fight wasn't really going in their favor, so she said, I am no hard feelings, I'm just going to throw in with you guys if you don't mind. And you seemed pretty cool with that idea.
Yeah, we're totally cool with that.
I mean, I was willing to buy her off for this fight, but I'm keeping her.
I'm with you.
Hey Jared, can you give me a mic check real quick?
Oh, sorry, what?
So I'm trying to pump up everybody's volume, but yours is good, and so I didn't want to blow yours out. It's all good.
No, do it. I'm the most important one.
Also true, as a wizard. Her name was Tacy.
No, Terrace.
Yes, Tracy.
Who is Terrace? I just got that name wrong. It's Tracy. Okay.
I mean, there's that TV show. Terrace House.
There's Tessarea.
Who's that?
She's the apothecary in Eldrin. Ooh, I should open up the scenario. That seems to be important.
You can make it.
So, Rachel's not joining us?
No.
What's her last spell? Do you know?
Sure, like wounds.
No one is keeping it but on the sheet, so I don't have any way to know.
I thought she said it in the Hangouts. Or did she just say, I have a spell?
She has a single spell is what she said.
Helpful.
It's Cure Wounds.
But
I believe
It is now.
honestly,
I'm fairly certain it's Obscuring Mist, which she's been holding in reserve.
Oh, that's right.
If it is Obscuring Mist, then it's her domain spell, which means it's just Obscuring Mist.
oh, you can't convert it to Cure Light.
Nope.
Okay, so I guess
Dumb.
and then do that.
Oh, did I say Obscuring Mist? I mean, it was Cure Light Wounds.
She has not cast Obscuring Mist today, and that's pretty much her domain build.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% certain it's Obscuring Mist is her bonus spell, or her last spell remaining.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll ask Maris to kindly give us a nice AoE healing.
She's out of AoE healings.
Oh,
She had one left. She had one spell left, and
I'm pretty sure she didn't have any channels left because she had to make that call about, do I want to heal any of these guys on the ground or not?
I'm just basing this off of what she just last said in the chat.
I had one spell left in one channel if you all need it.
Oh, in the Hangout. Oh, I wasn't looking there anymore.
Well, you fail.
It's dead to him. That way Discord has video chat.
I had one spell left in one channel. Okay, so one channel and Obscuring Mist. The channel's dead to me because we're in Discord now.
Okay. Well, I guess we go fight, guys.
Well, let's give you guys this channel here. I'm gonna roll a d6 because I'm good at that. Yeah!
Success.
Woot.
I'm fully healed.
I hate you.
Good work.
It might keep me up for one more round. I wonder if I should drop another heal. Amur, how much are you down?
That's why I'm playing.
Amur, how much are you down?
I can barely hear you, Sasha, at all if you're talking to me.
Ordu, how much are you down?
Half. 10 points, something like that.
Sasha, can you bump up your mic gain?
That now. Is that better?
No different.
Yeah, I'm down 9.
Okay. I'll cure light wounds on you and then I'll fix my mic right after. So I will drop
Sure, that sounds good. Thank you.
last spell. 2.
2 damage. I'm dead.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Have fun with that. Okay, let's see.
Alright, I have applied that to my hit point bar.
Okay. Yeah, I did mine too. You took the one from another channel too?
Correct.
We're looking rough. We get to march up the stairs and see what we do.
I'll let it be known that we are doing this under protest.
What's your protest?
I don't like the idea of us going up there at all.
Tacey says that he should be by himself up there. He never was a real social guy. To be honest with you, I think the only reason these men were loyal to him because they were afraid of him.
Well, then that's what I'm afraid of, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good point.
I think with Tacey's aid, we should be able to pull this off. It's only one person, even if he's maybe able to attack 2 people in a turn, we should be able to hopefully take him down before permanent death happens to anybody. Ordu goes first into the breach.
Okay. Right before we go in, I'll cast Divine Favor.
Okay.
Still can barely hear you, Sash.
Working as fast as I can to figure this shit out.
Where is my...
Character sheet. I should probably pull my character sheet up. Hey, Tacey, what is the bad guy's name again?
Rhokar?
Rhokar. What is Rhokar? Does he like to wear like heavy armor and like big weapons, or is he like a 2-weapon guy? Like, what? Tell me about him and his tactics.
He's some kind of necromancer dude.
Oh, he's just a caster, guys. We totally got this.
How's that, guys? Is that better quality?
Yes.
That is a great improvement.
Awesome. Cool.
All right,
Solve
so
that magic.
Ordu, you're gonna go up first.
I mean, if
Yeah.
y'all are ready.
I don't know what the order is, but I'll go
Right.
second and then I'll put him more third.
So the way this is going to work is I'm going to, assuming you're going up the stairs like so, when you enter the next square, Ordu, you're here.
Whoa, hang on. Here is beyond the map. I can see. Oh, hello. There it is.
It's bottom right.
I see it. I see it.
So Folren is immediately Folren is immediately to your left if you want. So when you take that next step, you're here. Poof.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
I see that. Okay. That was a staircase.
Yes, you are on the second floor balcony. There's only the one door that looks like it leads over that little hospital room. The main part of the room here is like a big, double-decker kind of ceiling place. The majority of the building's second floor would be open space in this great hall room you're in. So there shouldn't be a lot of second story that's worth investigating.
Okay.
Okay, let's party. We walking up? Woo!
No, let me change my...
Alright, I'm going.
Probably the other melee guy should be behind you instead of me, but then I'll be like a step behind them.
Cool.
Worked for me.
Jeff.
I'll go as far to the front as I can, because I'm gonna try and hit stuff. We'll see if it succeeds.
Yeah, you probably go a little more forward.
Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I can't see.
Yeah, you basically they're crowded up. They're crowded upstairs. There's not any more space for you to be up there anymore.
Oh, I thought I was going second.
No, yeah, there's space.
I just moved open. That's. I just moved
All
open.
right,
That's where.
let's teleport you up there. Whoop.
Wait.
Okay. Do
So-
you want my tiger going there, or do you want to be there, Jared?
I'm probably gonna cast Diviner's Fortune on some dude, so I'll be right behind you.
Okay, cool.
Adam, can you explain this rail that's just above us? Is that like a wall with pegs? What is that?
That's the stair banister. You can look down and see the floor below you.
Okay, and then just below us is a doorway entrance into another room.
Yes, the balcony room.
Okay, I was having trouble kind of
Yeah, I
understanding
understand.
what I was
If I had thought about this ahead of time, I could have made this as a map layer and just overlaid it on the other one, but I didn't.
Let's do it. That's no work anyway.
That's the kind
I will
of...
perception at the door. If I hear any kind of craziness going on. So I get my skills tab. Hey skills, I want to percept. I am in bear claw mode, just for the FYI.
For funny joke, I was trying to go first.
There's kind of a... you don't hear anything inside.
Clearly.
It's like all of you agree that it seems quiet, but the wall and door are pretty chilly. Not like deathly, strangely cold, but there's a chill coming off of the wall.
Like, it was open to the outside where it's cold.
Yeah, like if this were an exterior wall, it would make sense.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true. Also, we were coming from a room with a large fire pit in the middle, so I'm assuming it was warmer there than up here.
Well, it seems like
Hey, Tasty, when's the last time you saw this dude?
probably this morning when he came in and made sure nobody had deserted.
Okay.
Too late for that now. Lol.
I mean, I'm not a deserter. This is more of a, mutiny.
Yes. I will mark the door to warm it up. Zip. Wait, we don't have zippers in this time frame. All right, open the door. Is it locked or barred or anything?
No, it's not at all. And when you try to open it, it opens up pretty freely.
Does the fireball go off now or later?
No fireball. You get comfortably blasted with the very chill, cool air.
Oh, that's good. My furry parts were starting to wet.
And you see at the far end of the room a skeleton kind of looking like it's pinned up against the wall.
Like on the far side of that L-shaped table, I only have a very weird, narrow view.
Like right here, and it starts walking toward you.
Oh gosh!
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it's a skeleton. Good luck having a fight in a very tiny, cramped corridor because, boom.
Skeletons at this level, we're doomed! I shot, there's a skeleton ahead.
Too spooky. Let me open my dice
Four
roller.
clothes to nom on, nom nom nom.
Hey Adam, I can't roll for Alyosha
Oh,
because I can't see him.
I gotcha.
Roll for initiative.
The cool thing about skeletons is how freaking fast they are.
Not cool, actually. That is the opposite of cool.
Ice cold. Okay, let me roll for all my hundreds of NPCs now. Maris,
Hey, look,
Tacy,
back there.
Alyosha.
I'm gonna drive out of Texas, get the whip. Faster.
Move faster.
That's cool. He just walks up into 2 claw attacks. This is pretty much how this happens.
Tacy, who was first, will delay.
Wait.
Yeah, she's not gonna go charging in there. So that means next is gonna be Mr. Skeleton, who bursts into this flaming cold. He just, all these like blue flames start licking off of his body, and
What?
Like
he's
from Game of Thrones.
he is like, hello.
Yeah.
So he comes a barreling forward and attempts to do a claw at you.
Yes.
Dice.
Hey, that's gonna be nice. I'm down with
It's
that.
a 10 to hit.
No, sir. I am flat-footed, but I don't believe a 10 will ever get there. Flat-footed is 14, sir. Sorry.
All right, another skeleton from behind him comes up and desperately tries to scrabble and claw its way to you.
Oh god, it has more arms because I can't see the skeleton.
Yeah, I know, right? It's also going to try and make an attack on you, but you are enjoying and appreciating cover right now.
Yes, I am. Is it also got the rhyme fiery flame thing
Yes,
going
it is. 13 to hit without cover.
Nope.
Okay. These things are both real cold, and standing next to them is probably dangerous.
Like fortitude save dangerous?
It's like fortitude save dangerous. Folren,
Or
you're up.
reflex. Yeah.
Like,
What's the order here? I don't want to wait that long. I'll go ahead and Diviner's Fortune Amur. It basically you get a +1 to attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws for a round.
Cool, thank you.
do you want to book it downstairs or into the room, or?
Yeah, I can't tell how far away shit is, but I'll make room for the melee people.
All right, so you want to go back downstairs?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a 5-foot step.
Man, that's a pretty long 5-foot step.
Yeah.
What?
Let me see if that's just 5, 10, 15. That's 20 feet to get all the way upstairs. Oh wait, where's the little lion?
He's in your square.
Oh. Okay, I guess I go there.
All right, and Alyosha will replace you.
Yoshi, I don't believe has been given a command, so I think he's gonna have to wait.
Yeah, he's following you. That's his default, is hang out with you until you give him another command. All right, everybody make a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah, anybody who is in the room.
Okay.
Warp. I percept things.
You guys both at the top, you hear kind of a swoosh noise, like something moving very quickly. And then
A very Naruto.
yeah, how very Naruto. He's fast. You guys down on the bottom floor hear a real loud thud coming from like round about the center of the room.
Like upstairs or the room we're in?
The room you're in
Santa
downstairs.
Claus has run across the roof and jumped down the chimney into the center of the room.
Wait, what?
Sounds like Santa jumped from
Oh yeah.
across the roof and into the chimney.
Well,
I don't know. I could be just speculating. I'm just a bear.
Being a bear, it's your turn.
Hey, speaking of being a bear, it is my turn. I am very angry about this. Rargle, bargle, bargle. I'm gonna go into a. We'll go with a full-on rage with the AC penalty and all that jazz. So, put that on there. Boop, boop. With my 2 extra temper hit points, and then I will do the attack twice on this dude with 2 claws.
How about that fort save though?
I can do that too. Just at the start of turn.
Yep.
Very well. +7. I fail. I'm assuming. Unless it's because of exposure to cold weather effect.
It's sort of correct. You take 1 point of cold damage.
Ouch.
Make
okay.
another fort save.
Very well. Oh, for the other one?
Yeah.
Do I get a bonus for cover?
Not the fort saves.
Okay, fine.
There's
But
your
he's
fine.
raging around the corner. That's
You're
fine. I
fine.
make it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you just huddle up to the nice, cool corner there.
All right, cool. 2 attacks. Whack, whack.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
One's a threat. Or you want to treat that second attack as the backup? You tell me.
It's not a threat.
The first one's not a threat.
The 15.
Oh, right. It's only a total of 20. Got it.
Only a 20. Okay. Alright, well, that skeleton,
Max damage.
yeah, it explodes. Make a reflex save.
Oh, dude, you're killing me, Smalls.
Well, you're the one attacking these with your bare hands.
Get it? Bare hands.
I don't get
I'm
it.
not really known for my reflex saves right now. So 13 is what I got.
13.
I lose 1 temporary hit point from that thing earlier. So I'm technically at 11 of 17.
Alright, so you're gonna take, with the save, 1 point of cold damage and another 2 points of cold damage when you struck it.
Okay, so I'm now down to 8 actual hit points. Because those 2 little nicks took off the temps. And then the 2 hit points from touching it with my bare hands, which clearly was a terrible idea. At that point, I will...
And Amur needs to make a reflex save, but he has cover, so he's basically got expertise on it.
What does cover do?
You take no damage because you succeeded.
Okay.
It gives
What
you
is cover for future reference?
it gives you evasion.
Oh, sweet.
Adam,
Yo.
is the square 1 down and to my right too hard of a corner to 5 foot step 2?
This one you mean?
Yeah.
That's not a 5 foot step. You'd have to go into the room before you can go anywhere else.
I was just double checking that the doorway was too much to
If
shuffle
you go
past.
there,
Yeah, you can go into that corner, but you'll be squeezing.
that's cool.
Well, I can move, and provoke. Or...
No, you
No, I
pull
can't
up
move because I double attacked. Can I fit in that corner? That little nook right?
On the balcony,
Right.
yes. But you will be
That's
squeezing.
all.
Yeah, that's a squeeze, so.
Ugh, squeezing sucks. That's fine. Squeeze and have cover. That's fine.
Alright, and I'll move you. Well. Go ahead and move yourself again. If I move you, it'll go through the wall, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, okay.
There.
Um,
I'm assuming it's there.
so, but that does get you out of this cold aura.
Good.
Maris is up. Let's play her by committee. She,
She'll take a crossbow bolt and ready in action to shoot something.
yeah, she's ready to shoot something. Amur,
Sounds
you're up.
pretty accurate.
Amur will first tell Alyosha to charge into the room and kill everyone.
Make,
Attack command.
oh, there's not even a save for this cold aura. So you take 2 points cold damage.
Sweet.
For me?
No, Amur.
Oh.
No, wait, I take it back. You're too far away from him. He doesn't have any line of effect to you.
I was like,
I command Alyosha to charge into the room.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I will charge into the room. I don't know what the right order is to do.
You go first.
Help me out.
It's
I
still
go
your turn.
first?
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll go here, and then I will just punch him. Just punch him.
He
We'll see.
attacks you when you come into the room. You do have cover while he is swinging, so it's a 21 to hit.
I believe that's enough to hit. Double check. My AC is currently 21, yes. Oh, with cover? If I have cover, it does not hit.
Okay, yeah. So you duck into the door.
Cool. I will two-handed morning star his face.
16 hits.
Cool.
Alright. He is also destroyed.
Okay. I will instead command Alyosha to find enemies. I don't know what trick that is, but
Make a handle animal check.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
He has scent.
He starts tracking. Yes.
I can't find him. There he is. There we go. He goes in here and looks for stuff. Can I give him a perception?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not his turn though.
Oh, he didn't delay for me?
No, he moved.
Oh, did he? I see. He moved up the stairs. Okay, my bad.
Are you guys certain there's more enemies in here? Let's stay in combat. Tacy doesn't. Tacy's gonna run up there.
Are any windows open?
No, these windows are slightly frosted over, but you could look out them if you wanted to. I can give you
Where is he?
I'll give you a room description here. Let's check it out.
Yeah, we didn't ask for that at all, did we? Derp.
I mean, there were skeletons trying to attack us.
That's true.
An L-shaped table with many chairs takes up most of the floor space in this loft. A second, smaller table sits near the entrance, and several windows look over the snowy grounds on the lodge. In the southwest
Only
corner,
800 a month.
in the southwest corner, a large map hangs on the wall, beside another door in the northeast wall.
Ah, a door.
Does not look to be more occupied, but there is another room in here.
Let's open that door.
Folren, you're up.
Well,
Skeletons are dead. No one's up here.
is there any room for me to actually go up there?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
Like, you're gonna tell me, I don't know.
no. Yes. The square is the same square as upstairs, so. Does that make sense?
Oh, I suppose. That's
You're-
5,
you are-
10, 15,
You are in the same square now.
20, 25, 30. Okay, well, I guess I'm here. I think that's my turn.
Is it Alyosha invisible?
No. He's right. Let me find him.
My camera can't see him for some reason.
There we go. Found him.
I mean, I know where he is, but
He's in the room now. I put him here. He was here.
the camera still does. Oh, okay. Camera sees him now. Weird. Okay. All right. So Alyosha, when you tell Alyosha to track, so he comes in the room. So I'm gonna show him moving. He is sniffing, and he goes and he starts pawing at this door.
Cool.
Wow, wow, and then he'll get out of the way. Wow.
Even better.
Someone's been a bad kitty.
You guys hear a voice downstairs. It is very obviously some spell casting.
Can I see it from the rail?
Ruh-roh.
You can see it from the rail. It's a voice coming from nowhere.
Ruh-roh.
Invisible casting! Here's the fireball, guys.
So let's see here. All right, so you don't really see what the source of this yelling and hollering is, but you do, yeah, because it's obviously coming from an invisible caster somewhere in the middle of the room. But you see these all these dead folks on the ground start to stir around, and they all start getting up.
Yay! We get double the experience because they come back to life, right?
Correct.
There's windows in this room, right? Right here?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Why do I have a yellow box?
What do you have a yellow box?
There's a yellow box around my character.
Maybe because you're selected. I don't know.
You don't see that?
No, I don't. Ordu, you're up. You can see over the banister that these guys are coming upstairs as well. They are shambling to life, and you hear this cackling, invisible laughter.
Cocksucker. And the cat's pawing at a door in this room.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
can't
I don't.
see because of the way the shadows are work.
Maybe it's trapped.
That's probably the lady in there, trapped in that room. So if I move across this landing here to this square, right? That's 2 squares right here. And then down the stairs is how many squares?
None or 5 feet if you want to hop the railing.
Okay, so we're gonna hop the railing.
Yeah, it's a not terribly difficult acrobatics check.
Very good. From there, will that put me within range of an enemy to swipe, or do I have to keep moving?
That'll put you on top of one of them, so you can charge it for free. There's one directly under you. Well, it's actually it wouldn't put you on top of one.
Did I hop to whatever representation of that square is without being on top of it?
So here, let me just move you here. If you hop, you'll end up here.
You're going down there?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to go to the bottom of the stairs is way over here, dude. All those stairs is where Maris is.
I think the question was, do we go out the window and come back with the skeleton and go away?
They're not skeletons, they're zombies.
Much better.
I mean, if we're here for your guys' whole goal is to save this lady. If the lady's in there, we fucking get her and leave.
So about the window?
That's actually a really good idea. I listen to my teammates' clerics. I go to the room where the cat's pawing at, and I try to open the door.
Oh.
Okay. Can you put yourself back in that square? Because I can't.
That's okay. I'm in this.
I don't think we can win this fight twice.
No, probably not. So I move to here, and then here, and I move to there. I try to open the door.
Okay.
Do I have difficulties with this?
No. It opens up pretty easy. It's a small little storeroom. There's not really much in here except for a table. And on the table is like this kind of basic looking bird cage. And there's lots of little small boxes and bottles and papers and stuff all over it. And the cage has this little light in it that's just kind of sitting on this like little dollhouse chair maybe. You're pretty sure it's some kind of a fae.
That's really bizarre.
But no sign of actual women's.
Is it safe to presume that my character would think that thing is a living thing to address it as such? Since you said I think it might be a fae.
Yeah, you think it might be a fae. What you do with that is up
I
to
try
you.
to address it in whatever languages I have. Languages do I even have? Just personal. Here we go. Personal tab. I speak it in common. I say, "Are you the lady to grumble cough?"
Grumblecroft.
That's my favorite genre of music.
The Grumblecough. Hell no. The fuck do you want? This thing's real rude.
Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna close the door.
Not interested.
There's a rude fairy in there in a cage. I think it should stay there.
Probably right.
I'm gonna go.
No, I'm being ridiculous. No, I'll move in the rest of the room and I'll grab the cage if it's grabbable.
It's grabbable, yeah. It's like, hey, Jesus, let go of me, Christ. I'm
Well, do you want
walking
to stay
here.
here with zombies?
Maris is gonna go. Speaking of zombies, yeah, about my turning powers. What do we
Get up
do?
here, sis.
You want me to fight these things off?
No. Get up here, sister. Growl, grumble, grumble, snarl.
I think this is a good opportunity for some obscuring mist, maybe.
Yeah, it's actually a fucking fantastic idea, actually.
All right. Well, she will also run up the stairs. And maybe drop some obscuring mist down on them. Do you guys think that's a good idea or a bad idea?
On the stairs.
On the stairs,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Just
So
like
much
it's
that it covers as much of the room and the stairs as can be
Yes, please.
done nicely.
All right. Amur, you're up.
Okay, I point at the window, and I say, "Go for it, guys. I'll hold them off for a bit, and don't forget to take that map too." And I will move out of the room to like where Maris is, or wherever. I'm sorry, I can't see. No, I will delay until there is space for me to move outside and defend the walkway.
So heroic soon. All right, this is only round 3. Tacy says, "Great rescue, guys." And she runs over to the window and just elbows it real hard. Gives it a good smashing. She smashes the window.
Don't forget the map. Folren, take the map.
Roger that. Map.
Folren?
Well, I like to actually see what this room is like. Okay.
There's a
Where
map
is this?
right here,
I just got okay.
and then grab everything else that you can find that's valuable while we leave. I'll hold them off for a couple rounds.
A couple should probably be one at most.
I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
Hell of a drug.
I have some very sketchy demon mojo going through my blood right now, and it's kind of spooky. I'm not so nice a tiger right now.
Alright, I guess I can get like one next to the window. That's the end of my turn. I'm out of moves.
Did you grab the map? If you
Oh,
want to,
yeah.
if you want to just like grab it off the wall, it's a swift action at most. You rough up the edges a little bit. Yoshi's happy.
I will as soon as that happens, I will come out of delay. Where's the whatchamacallit? Words. Where is the mist start?
It's probably you're in it. She probably started it in the like corner of the bottom of the stairs. So like
I want to ready an action so I can beat the crap out of anyone who comes up the stairs.
Okay. So
Rolling
you've got to let's kind of brainstorm this. Did she miss the bottom of it to slow them down, or did she miss the top to cover you guys' escape? Like it's kind of a binary choice.
She hit the bottom, so that way they would be slower coming up, and then the top will be visible.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was
That's what we
that
asked.
was what I was
But either way, you can't see what's at the bottom, and they can't see you right now either. So okay.
Perfect.
Correct.
So I'll stand up here, and I'm good to go.
You hear this kind of cackling laughter from the bottom. It's like, ha ha, cowards, huddling up in my room. Tacy says,
Yeah, we're totally.
Come and fight me then!
Never route us.
Come up here. You can fight me
Here
one-on-one.
forever.
Tacy just kind of whispers to Folren, yeah, that'll be Rhokar, all right. Ordu.
Hey, that's me again, huh?
Yeah.
Search the room.
I'm gonna perceive around this room to see if there's anything of note to grab aside from this birdcage. Hey, fairy thing, is there any? Whatever, you're probably useless. You were rude. I just look anyway.
Hey. Could have been nice to me, and I could have told you about all these hidden scrolls and things in here.
I asked if you were a person. You were rude. Is there? I don't see much.
You see some things in here that are poorly hidden. There's a couple of scrolls and a couple of there's a couple of what look to be alchemical supplies and a lockbox. So you can grab the scrolls or maybe the alchemical stuff or the
Are any of them? Are any of them?
I guess as a move action, I'll pull my bag off my back with one hand.
okay. So
And then as another move action, just gather in whatever you allow me to gather in.
Are any of them in a bag already? Like that I'll go.
No, this stuff is just set out. That's the only reason why it's going to take a while to grab this stuff.
Yeah.
You don't really have the perception bonus, or the perception isn't really enough to figure out what's the most immediately valuable. That's what appraise is for.
Lockbox first.
Okay, grab the
for sure.
lockbox. It's going to be basically a swift action to get each one of these things. I say swift, but like you can grab 3 things per turn at most.
Okay.
So to go over it again,
one
there's some alchemical looking stuff. that's not familiar to you at all. It's not common. A lockbox, 3 scrolls, and then like 3 what look to be magic potions, and a whole like cask of alchemist fires.
Oh,
It's like a little crate. There's like almost a
that's
dozen in it.
that is terrifying. No, I'm more familiar with my own lust for stealing of stuff, so I grab the lockbox. And sister casts from scrolls, so I'll grab scrolls.
Okay, yeah. So you can get 2 things this turn.
Yep.
Oh man, looting and running and gunning.
I've always wanted to play Payday, the tabletop RPG.
Sister, come help.
Sure. Okay, she's gonna move in there and then grab 2 more things. So
Alyosha's wearing a backpack, so you can give it to him and carry some stuff.
I actually really want Payday, the tabletop RPG.
yeah,
This
no,
is
you
really
do.
good.
She's gonna get the potions and the weird alchemist things.
Cool.
And round 4, Tasty climbs out the window.
Bye.
Folren.
Where's the Zams?
You can't. They're downstairs somewhere.
Okay. We'll also go out the window.
All right. It is not a challenge to do that whatsoever. Alyosha,
Alyosha will delay till my turn.
which is right now.
I tell him to guard, and I point at Folren.
Oh, okay. He jumps out the window.
What? I just... the phone actually goes, what?
The tiger starts sitting right behind you, just waiting, watching your every move.
All right. You can't see him, but you can hear the zombie starting to get to the bottom of the stairs.
I ready an action with my 2-handed Morning Star to beat the crap out of the person that comes up the stairs.
All right, Ordu, you're up. The only thing left to get is this big crate of alchemist fires.
Oh, it's like a horrifying idea to grab.
Has anyone checked the smaller with the Fae?
Do it, though.
Oh, and I
Or
guess
at least
yeah,
a couple.
picking the cage up. They don't look dangerous. They look like they're well secured and they're like set to be like traveling this way. It's not like you're carrying a bomb.
Okay, I was throwing like just like loose glass jars in a box just rattling around when I jump off
You
the
just
ceiling.
jump out a window.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not
Sounds like a great way to lose a level 1 character.
napalming myself. Oh shit, another round of rage going down real fast. Let me mark that off real fast. Whew, I'm gonna be fatigued here pretty soon. I will hitch up my backpack onto my back. I will grab the cage with one hand and the kit of bombs with the other if I can,
Okay.
and move to exit stage right or left or whichever way we're going.
Right, and then holding that cask it's not that they're heavy, it's just that they're kind of like in a big wide thing. So
It'll be
it's
2 hands. Okay, so sister, grab this cage.
got it. And
If she should be able to handle all this, right?
she's gonna jump into Folren's loving embrace.
Mmm.
All right, and I am out.
Hardly.
Tacy, yeah, so now that you guys are outside, I'll go ahead and move you up to here.
Some thematic Russian music.
Yeah, I know, right? And Tacy is like, where are we going? This way, I guess.
I think we're delaying until Amur gets out.
Yeah, cool. I'll wait for you there then. I'm just gonna make sure the road's clear. She doesn't like run out of sight immediately. Folren, you're up.
Yeah, we'll move there, and if a zombo tries to like go out the door, I'll ready an action on the crossbow.
Yeah, I know that you can actually see them there with where you're standing, but you just imagine that you can't because of the mist.
Yeah.
Alyosha's right after Amur. Amur, everybody made it outside. Do you still want to stand your ground?
I will. Do I see any zombies coming up the stairs?
No, they're at the bottom of the stairs. Just turn in the
I think
corner.
they're 5 foot. No, I will look. Is there anything left in the room? I think. Nope. I'm gonna run out.
Not really. You
Bye.
don't, yeah. All right, diving leap out the window. It's not a problem to get down. Do you guys want to evacuate?
I kind of want to go kill him, but no one else seems to want to. Actually, as I'm leaving, are there any clothes on the table before I leave?
No, this doesn't look to be. This is like a business room, not like a bedroom.
Where did he sleep?
Probably not in this room.
Where did he sleep? Confusing. There's nothing that looks like it would smell like him, so I could let Yosha track him.
Nothing that immediately jumps to mind. Like, it was a meeting. It was obviously a meeting in a planning room. There was a big map on the wall,
Is
and
there a chair?
there's lots of chairs.
With like a cushion?
There wasn't any fancier chairs than the rest of them. You could grab. You could roll one. There are 7 chairs in there. You're welcome to grab.
I'm attached to the doors to the walls.
I'm out of the. I jump out the window.
Alyosha follows suit. Or he's already out there, so he's like,
Yosha's
"Oh, hey,
fighting Folren. He's
I'm supposed to be
fighting
following Folren. Yeah, come here, you. Get back, get back here."
There's a tiger just pacing right behind you.
I mean, it's cute.
He's really cute.
So yeah,
Party Drew with his cat, with his 2 cats.
party consensus. Do you guys want to deal with this guy, or do you want to evacuate?
Zombies would be super easier if a cleric had a bunch channel positive energies.
I think I should
She
go.
doesn't. I mean, we've got arrows and alchemist fires galore, but eventually we're gonna have to deal with them. I mean,
From this position, I like this a bit more than like this line of dudes they had to go through. But no, I do want to just bail, go rest up, come back.
I think it's in our best interest to GTFO, like as a general concept.
Okay.
I will bring the stand if someone decides to stay. Like I'm not going to stop them, and I'll fight alongside. But I think as a party, like it's time to get the fuck out, guys.
Okay, I'll follow along with you guys then.
Okay.
I'll express discontent and grumble along.
Or at least fall back to a better spot in the woods or something.
All right. So
Have we checked the stable yet?
no, you haven't checked anything else. The stable's around the other side of the building.
I could just bomb them out of the
Why don't
door.
we go that way?
So I want everybody to give me a round's worth of moving, just to see where you are.
I vote south. What do you guys think?
South would be new direction, and north. And
Yeah, I'd rather go the way we came.
Tacey ran off north.
Okay, then we follow Tasty.
Yep.
15.
Oh, a GPU update.
Yeah. Starting. Hey, Maris and Ordu.
30 feet. Do I have 30 or 40 foot of movement? I can't remember. I think I have 40.
You get double move.
No, I mean like my base move. I think I'm a regular barbarian with a 40 feet of movement.
I think you just get right in the middle of everybody.
Yeah. Gonna go to there.
No, I mean that was a single move by me, but
That's fine.
That's okay.
That's
Yeah.
less than a full double for me, but
like if I double move, it's not a whole lot more I could go. So
Yep.
All right. You hear as you're running off, this laughter kind of fades into, you think it's fading into obscurity, but it's the guy quits laughing and he starts casting like a spell, which you figure he's just going to be shooting lasers or something at you.
yeah.
And if you look over your shoulder, you can see that he appears from being invisible by the window, which he must if he's casting an offensive spell. And he is, so Amur, give me a will save.
Ooh. That's exciting.
That's not great.
Ooh. Command.
Yeah, it was, actually. So, you are compelled with a mental urge to kill your nearest ally.
No, you got plenty of choices, bro.
You guys are running off, and all of a sudden, Amur just kind of stops for a minute, and you realize that magic has happened. You probably turn around at the sound of the spell casting, and you just see Amur become.
That's murderous command. Is that command
That
or
is-
murderous command?
It is murderous command, which you may
There
be
we go. Yeah, sorry, someone's about to die.
one living creature.
Nearest ally.
There's a 1 in 3 chance.
Which way to go identifying that, guys? Ordu, something's up with Amur.
Trip me!
My hands are kind of full.
Make a spellcraft check if you want to be able to deal with this.
I can't do that, but can I sense motive to guess something's up with him?
He's enchanted, very obviously.
Okay, something's up with him. I will sense motive to figure out what's going on with that.
Full defensive.
I don't.
He's definitely
Something's
been
wrong with
enchanted.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I should not have revealed my card.
That's okay. No, I'm going to stand where I don't know what it is, but he's looking angrily at us as his allies, so I'm going to stay between Sister and him. So I'll just move to there. And this is my last round of rage.
Shit.
Oh, he also
I was about to say he goes last, so we could have just kept running away from him, but
zombies start pouring at the window. It's gonna they probably won't catch up to you, but if you get delayed for a while, you got a zombie problem.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't.
it's 5 foot over and full defense.
I don't think that. Folren's plan has not changed.
Yeah, and what's Maris do? Maybe she can be the one to make this check and let you guys act appropriately.
Oh, could I have made it even though it's not my turn?
Yeah, you do it in response to magic happening. Yeah, she did. Yeah, that's murderous command. Oh my god, stay away from her more. It's one of those ultimate combat spells.
It's the best, but the worst.
She dives into the woods, I guess.
Bye.
Why?
What would you have her do?
Like, more world exists up this way. We just can't see it.
Oh,
We
yes.
didn't reach.
Alright, she flees more violently.
How do you
And
show full defense in here?
on the character sheet?
Yeah.
It's under buffs.
It's under. You have to make a buff for it, probably.
Okay, I'll make it buff 4.
Tacy and Maris are gonna. Tacy's gonna make sure Maris is okay because she's the frailest. Folren, you're the frailest.
No wonder. Oh well. I guess. I'll pay for my sins.
You fleeing?
Yeah.
All right, Amur, please command. Please murder.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now the problem
sorry.
is you're not gonna get a choice here of who you're gonna murder. So give me a. All right, now give me a D.
Someone's dead.
Give me
Someone's dead.
No, give me a D20 roll, and a 1 to 11 will be Alyosha, and a. Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh, he's dead.
Alyosha, 23 for 14 damage. Ah,
Minus 14.
14.
He's at minus 7. He's still up.
And then
I think I have a move action left, so I will take my move action to pick up my tiger now that I snap out of my coma in great unhappiness. I pick him up.
My eyes widen in large bear horror.
Yeah, I think you die in that case, right? Or no, you're not dead either.
No. I would live through it. It would suck though.
You're a lot harder to carry than a small tiger.
Yeah, so just as you pull your Morningstar back and gain your senses, the weight of what you did. Stabilize, please.
Yes. That is a con check, correct?
Yes.
Defense stats. No. All saves.
It's not a save. It's a Constitution
I
check.
know. I'm looking to figure out how to do it on here. Skills.
You just hit the dice button by your Constitution score.
Okay, I'll work on it. Thank you. Yosha. Character sheet. 4. -7, yeah.
Yeah, and you lose
No,
another
I
hit
don't,
point.
I don't pass it, yep. Cool.
He's gonna just kind of crawl out of the window and say, "This is too easy. You make this simple." And he casts another spell. This time on Ordu.
No, I don't wanna.
So this is another wisdom saving throw.
I will spellcraft.
I'm known for these.
You are.
You're fine. You're good. You're fine. Yeah, you can tell that he's trying to enchant you as well, but you're just like, I'm gonna barely make it. I don't think you can do spellcraft untrained.
I believe you're correct.
No, you cannot.
And Ordu, you're up.
Okay. I see the murderous intent leave his eyes, and he looks sad because he murdered his cat. You're a monster! And I run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and when he stepped out, zombies started shambling out of the window too. So he's got an army of zombies between you and him. If you did intend on fighting him, which is fine. Move these guys out a little bit. There. Okay. Maris is out of there. Tacy's out of there. Folren's out of there. Amur, are you gonna grab your cat and book it?
And book it.
All right.
By the tail.
The last thing you hear is pretty awful laughing as you lose him.
Wheel. As soon as I get a chance.
That was a pretty horrific encounter, guys.
Hey, Maris, stabilize, please.
Yeah, on it. No problem.
Stabilize.
Maybe lose one more hit point. I'm not sure.
She has the cantrip, so.
All right, let's see here. So that was a good trouncing.
Yeah.
We should have probably just fought him.
I think in response to these overwhelming heroics and particularly good combat skills, you should level up.
Huzzah! Like right now, or like we make it back to town and do it?
Do you want to go all the way back to town?
I need to sleep for spells.
We can sleep out here.
Sleeping out here is probably not
Bad.
a great idea.
Yeah.
But you can limp your way back to town without too much trouble. Just got to check
Yeah, I think-
that beautiful random encounter table.
Fuck. Oh, I'm fatigued, by the way. Rage is over. I am out of 100% out of rages. I am fatigued. I don't even actually know what fatigue does. I've never been it before. Probably sucks though.
It sucks. Well, you should only be fatigued for every
Ooh.
like 2 rounds you're raging or whatever, though.
Yeah.
So it goes away pretty quick. But yeah, what?
Or minutes.
I thought it was just rounds.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's fatigue for a number of rounds equal to twice the
Yeah.
number of rounds rage spent raging. So that was like 10 rounds basically. Okay, so basically a minute basically. I'm exhausted for a short time and then I'm done.
Yeah, we'll go back to 10.
Yeah.
So as you're heading back to town, you're expecting to be jumped by random monsters at any time, and you hear this kind of crow calling sound, just like that, caw, caw, caw. But it's real loud and real deep, and you look up and you see this just giant, like eagle-sized crow just kind of soaring up above the tree line.
Good lord.
It doesn't seem to be paying you any particular attention. It's something that's almost ominous enough that you would want to hide from. It gives you this real ill feeling, like you're being followed through the woods.
Stealth check. Party stealth.
That sounds good.
I was looking for.
I'm
Still
not
not
my
bad.
stealth yet. We are not sneaky.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much out in the open. If it wanted to see you, it definitely did. But it doesn't harass you at all, and you make it back to Hildren.
Does knowledge nature for what the hell that thing was?
Sure.
Maris can make that roll.
It's Big Crow.
Okay.
Real big crow. They shouldn't get that big.
Crows aren't that big.
Crows aren't that big.
God, oracles grow slowly.
Cool deal. Whoo, guys, that was significantly intense.
Yes, it was.
That actually, I'm not gonna lie, like me as a player, like I was a little more than concerned for that, which made it pretty fucking exciting. There's usually, you get through encounters, you just kind of have bravado, but that one was like, oh god, this is puckering. Yeah.
Yes. Well, the thing is, I was thinking like I could probably hold off them on the stairs, but the murderous command is what kills us. I mean, that's just it takes out another combat character almost instantly.
It basically takes out 2, because you lose a turn, and then whoever you drop loses a turn.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So
I vote to banhammer that spell.
it's a glitter dust and color spray and murderous command are the 3 things that kill parties.
So, yeah, when you make it back to Hildren, Tacy's like, boy, yeah, no hard feelings. I don't really have a lot of info on what Rhokar was up to be square with you. He didn't really...
Would you say he's evil?
He's not a nice fella. Everybody was afraid of him, and he, always threatened to... Well, he was a lot smarter than the other guys, which I guess is why he got to be in charge of them. But
who's the other guy?
The other guys in his gang, the raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he was working with the fairy folk, but I don't know to what ends.
Oh yeah, we have a fairy with us. Let's talk to it.
Oh
No,
yeah.
if you insist.
Okay.
I say we just kill it.
Hey, dear fairy person, we
Oh, yeah.
saved you, and you didn't ask to be set free in the woods.
I got a little picture of this thing.
Sweet.
Oh, that's really cool.
I want to play that character. Ordu dice.
That's what Ace does. Don't be Ace.
I would like to magic jar into whatever this is.
Her.
All right, Navi. Hey, listen.
What? I'm a boy for one. Can you not tell?
No, you're a glowing ball of light.
With arms and legs.
Well, now that I've had time to actually focus on you.
Right. You want to let me out of this cage, baby?
What's your name?
I mean, yeah, sure. Why did they cage you up? That seems like a terrible thing to do. Your Fey folk attacked us earlier. Y'all are dangerous.
Y'all are dangerous. I'm in a cage.
Please don't. Please don't be so gullible. You guys.
So, like,
Suspense.
your fairy friends attacked us earlier, or maybe not your friends, but relatives. How do we trust you? You're in a cage, so something didn't trust you to be out.
That dillweed put me in a cage.
Yeah, dillweed indeed. I agree. Sense motive. Sounds logical to me. We both agree he was a dillweed, guys.
Yeah, but you can,
Yeah, but so as are the Fae. Like, I mean,
You made a good point.
yeah,
This is
just,
also confusing.
yeah, just, let me, I'll get out of the cage and I'll tell you everything. That's a real good deal for me, right?
I mean, we do want to know stuff, guys.
no, my opinion is going to be never let it out of that cage. So,
Why you gotta be such a tough guy?
look,
you're an elf.
You're
You
an
don't-
asshole. I guarantee it.
Well, that's just your elven privilege.
I mean, a little bit, yeah, but the fact still stands.
Okay, well, what can I do to get in your good graces here in a cage with no thing on my person?
You could be out of that cage and still incapable of such acts.
Yeah, check this out. And he, like, turns his lights on, where he turns into, like, a Tinkerbell fairy, and is like, cool, look at this, I'm so intimidating.
Oh man,
Dude,
we have a
you're
portable.
so cool.
Oh dude, we have an infinite lantern. Leave in the
Shut-
cage. Come on.
Motherfuckers! I didn't sign up for this. You guys are gonna get killed so
that,
hard.
Like, would all shift us toward one step
oh, wait.
toward evil slavery.
That was a chaotic great.
I love it. I love it.
If you guys want to let out of its cage, fine. But I'm not good. Make sure I'm nowhere near it when you do.
I don't like the idea of things being caged up, even though it's kind of a dickhead.
I'll let it out.
Okay, no,
what about-
Folren is going to bounce. He sees you about to do it. He's like, okay,
You're in the
Don't
middle.
you
Like,
yeah.
Bye. Bye.
By woods of town, though. We're not gonna do it in
Hey,
town.
you attempt to open the cage, and it is locked up pretty well. It looks to be a pretty sturdy cage.
Maybe a disable device check I can make tomorrow when I'm a level rogue.
Hold on, I'm gonna study on this tonight.
I'm gonna come up with a way to get you out of here, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I mean, I can't do it. Just yeah, we try and I fail and I say, I'm sorry, honey, I don't know how to do it. We'll work on it tomorrow. What's your name, by the way? Can I get you any food?
Yes. What are you? Who are you? Tell us about yourself.
Tell me about your deepest, darkest fears.
Oh wow. Okay, that was a
Oh,
little.
that's not what I meant. Oops, wrong character.
If I tell you my name, will you be less ridiculous?
I will. I
No,
have
there's no guarantee of that.
Okay, cool. My name is Jeb Bush.
Excellent. Well, Jeb, I look forward to our partnership. I'm sorry I can't get out. I can try and break the lock, but I'm
despite of my rage.
I can try and break with my Morning Star. I don't think you want that though. I mean, you tell me.
Guys, that is totally his name.
Yeah, that's absolutely wink, wink, hard nudge. This guy, I see. He definitely, bears his weight. Hey, so yeah, no, don't go smashing this thing. I'm fine. I'm gonna live forever. You guys are probably gonna get tortured and killed.
Just you watch.
I mean, he probably will be there when it happens. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nothing personal. It's just you guys are.
Oh no, it's very personal.
Nah, not.
You can say that, but I mean, it still is.
I'm not. I mean, you guys aren't especially good big assholes, relatively.
Oh, that's really impressive.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
No, because I'm being a huge douche.
believe me, I've seen bigger.
Okay.
Well,
So okay, we'll try to figure out how to get you out in the morning, Jeb Bush. I don't know what else to say at this point.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I offered to break it open for him, but I doubt he wants to. I say, I can try with my Morning Star, but I fear I might hurt you and I might kill the cage rather than you.
why don't you just rip it open with your big teeth?
No, I don't.
No, that
I don't
means-
trust you to poke me in the mouth when I do that.
How's that gonna get me out of the cage, moron?
I have. Here, I'll hit it.
You think I want to stab you in the schnoz so I get myself locked in a cage even longer?
You're like a fickle fairy, man. Y'all just do what the fuck y'all want.
Yeah, no, we're bitching for it too.
I mean, you have heard about the scorpion and frog, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. Hey, that was a real thing. Shut up. Don't talk about that.
Yeah.
That'd be funny as hell. Oh, cool, I'll let you out. Stabbed in the nose. Why'd you do that? You're in the cage. Motherfucker, it's funny as shit.
Okay, seriously.
So yeah, y'all are boring.
Okay.
I'm good with it.
Sorry.
Well, good night.
Good night. See you in the morning.
Do you guys want to do any brainstorming for future adventures?
I'm gonna take protection from evil.
I'm gonna sleep and then
Alright.
make a plan in the morning. I mean, I don't know. Amur kind of felt good about that. He just didn't have enough healing, so he kind of wants to go buy some cure light wounds potions. But he also doesn't
That's
have
a
money,
good.
so he's not really sure about that. We don't have any spells up, right, as a group?
I think we are exhausted and really need to rest right now, and then we'll reassess our situation and brainstorm in the morning.
It's a good plan. We do that.
I don't know. I'm not super wanting to tell you guys what to do right now. So,
Okay, well, that's we're telling you we're going to rest and to do the level thing.
yeah, let's rest and do the level thing.
Yeah.
Rest is
That's-
the level
that's-
thing. I have
that's what we're
rested
getting
ready for the level thing.
Which
How
is exactly what
do
I'm
you
doing right now.
handle retraining?
Please don't need to.
What if I have a dex-based animal companion that's switching to a melee-based animal companion?
You don't
No,
need
so it's strength-based.
you don't need to retrain animal companions. You dismiss them and get a new one.
Can I say that's mechanically what happens, but in the game I don't have to do that?
No.
I don't want to get rid of Alyosha, though. Alyosha just gets bigger. He grows.
Oh, well,
Should
is
say.
it the same small cat animal?
I think so. I'll double check. Okay, so but it's I dismiss and resummon is how you rule it.
Yeah, but you can only get animals that are like local to the area, which tigers not so much anymore.
Bunnies.
Yeah, lots of bunnies, bears, wolves, things like that. We're not in a place where tigers are common.
Why do I have a large cat? This makes no sense. Okay. I go to the hunter and ask if they've seen any cheetahs around recently.
Maybe you should go to school one day.
How about leopards? Jaguars? I don't know where we are. Taldor.
We're in southern Taldor.
Are there any mountain lions around?
Mountain lions are... That's not an awful thing to think about either, actually. Boars? Hey, yeah, lions show up in this encounter. You get a lion.
Can I get a small lion?
Yeah.
Cool. I get a small lion.
But that's not like an immediate process. That takes some time. So hold on, let me
Okay,
look.
then I won't do that. I'll do that when we have time. Fine. Okay, but your rule. So I just want to understand mechanically how it works, because right now I have Dex 17 and Strength 13, so weapon finesse is a super good thing to get. But when you become a big tiger, you don't want to do that, because then you have the opposite.
That's just how animal companions roll.
Okay. And you're not okay with me flavoring it as my guy? I train my guy and we get cooler.
Not really. I don't like the retraining rules to begin with.
But could I? Let me try and say this in a different way. Could I instead? This, okay.
Let me say this finished. No.
Okay. Moving on.
Do. Now the level up stuff happens. All these first level class features.
Where are the...
So, what do you guys think? Shall we go and reassault that building?
Yes.
Or I can't even think of whatever plot hooks there really were.
I will go. Let's go to the cleric and ask about the name Rhokar and try and, as best we can, reiterate the spells he casts if we can learn anything about him. And we'll see if we can
That's
get
actually a really
Tracy
good
to help
idea.
figure out what he does and why he's an evil priest, paladin, cleric, sorcerer.
It's a good combination.
Yep, that's multi-ability dependent class. Like whoa.
I mean, Murderous Command plus Zombies is spooky. And he has the right spells available, which is also spooky. Because he has 2 Murderous Commands up, which is unusual.
tumorous commands.
Well, and raise the.
That sounds like an alchemist fucking spell. I cast tumorous command. Blah 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 blah. You have cancer. Jesus, that's terrible. Okay.
So you go and seek out, what's this guy's name? Nather and Safander. What do you want to ask him?
We use our best abilities. We confer and describe Rhokar, and ask if you've ever heard the name Rhokar, and if he can help us describe what type of person he would be and what religious symbols he might use and gods and things. We try and use him to decipher an evil person.
Have you ever heard of this character before locally?
Rhokar. No, but the mayor might.
Okay, we go to the mayor.
Well,
Or is there anything else you can tell us?
Okay,
about?
bye.
Bye! What language is he casting spells in?
magic language?
Cool. We reiterate the magic language and say, were there any references to his god in there? Or does he sound like an arcane caster?
I don't think that's how magic works.
I don't know. It's
This is what the cleric guy says.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know how I cast spells.
I mean,
in this
if
game.
he was
I'm not
a
really
if
sure
he was
why.
a tried and true cleric, he'd be waving a holy symbol around, because that's what I do.
Did we see a holy symbol being waved around?
You didn't.
Cool. When he was visible, that is. Okay. Thank you for your help, and unless you want to help us... Oh yeah, hold on. Before we go to bed, we need to do heal deadly wounds, because we didn't heal overnight.
Yeah, and actually, you may be down for a couple of days because you're not going to get our
Yeah.
hit points
Yeah.
back overnight.
Can Maris try and heal us all?
She has no healing whatsoever.
But she has the heal check. and
Then
we
she
can-
will not heal herself.
Wait. Oh, okay, I see.
Okay.
If she's going to stay up all night tending your wounds for long-term care, then she's not going to get healed herself.
Well, I mean, just go to sleep and she casts magic heals.
And she's got to prepare her spells too.
Yeah.
She's got to have that uninterrupted downtime.
Okay, so then we let her sleep.
What is preventing her from doing that?
The giving long-term first aid.
Well, don't do that.
Okay.
Yep.
That can make you feel less shitty over a few weeks. Or I can see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Make you feel real good tomorrow.
So I guess when I wake up, the first thing I'll do is I'll just drop a Cure Light Wounds on myself and on Amur twice. So I'll use 3 of my 5 spells for the day. Just because I need to. If she's not going to immediately heal us, then we will.
Hey, it's sunny today. That's fine. I'm thinking probably just by the amount of resources that you'll need hit point wise, that it's going to be at least 2 days before you're all at max capacity.
Channel.
Yeah, she'll use all her channels and then not have any more for adventuring, is what I'm saying.
Sure. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we just spent a day relaxing. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, we spend the day relaxing, prep our stuff.
Yeah,
Talk to the mayor.
I don't feel it's unreasonable to be down for a couple days after what we just slogged through.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I go... Is there an armor or blacksmith in town?
There is a blacksmith. If you ask around to try and find it, it is located at number 2 on the map. It is called Isker's Smithy.
Cool. I'm going to Isker's Smithy
Which-
with Alyosha.
There's a nothing saying, and it doesn't say anything.
It's actually a spare cardboard.
Yeah.
It's all front.
Yeah, that's the smithy.
Oh, so sad. Poor Smithy. He had such a good life.
Yeah, it's enjoy your blank thing.
Okay. Can I go commission a suit of light armor for Alyosha?
Um,
Some barding.
the guy that runs the armory, he, when you go and you're asking him, he's like, hey, I'm gonna get this armor made. He's like, for you, I'm gonna say no.
Sorry, you cut out there, Adam.
He says, I don't think I'm gonna do any business with you. I'm sorry.
Really? What's wrong with me? I look all friendly.
Yeah.
I give him my biggest cat smile.
Yeah, that's why.
I will sit down with him and use my extensive knowledge of carpentry, which is not blacksmithing, but is a fellow crafting profession, to describe why he should definitely help me out.
Okay.
And I will use my enhanced diplomacy to make it a little bit better. And that is a skills. And that's a +2 on top of this roll. 28. If he's good or chaotic, it's a 24.
He is neither of those things, and he says, you're going to be casting magic in here, you're going to leave, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to do business with demon folk. You can walk out.
Okay, I guess I walk out.
You hear muttering under his breath about how what's the world coming to, damn world wound is stretching all the way down here, things are getting real rough.
Okay. That spell will be useless in this game then.
I mean, if you wanted to, I could try, I guess. I don't know if he thinks elves are demons.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it's pretty unlikely.
Aren't they?
Oh, hey, fuck you. First of all.
Says the bear man. I spend the evening discussing the intricacies of the Sylvan language with Jeb Bush, and I learned how to speak Sylvan overnight. It's great.
Beautiful. It's all insults because that's all you really get out of them.
I am phenomenal at cursing in Spanish, and that's about it. So yeah, we go to the mayor man's, and or did I miss that part?
The mayor man, who is Councilwoman Ionia Teppan.
I'm sorry, I assumed your gender.
Councilor Ionia Teppan. Yeah, you can meet her in pretty much anywhere at Town Hall, wherever she happens to be. She's like, oh hey, yeah, your circus has been doing pretty well. It's appreciate the little bit of business it's brought to us, but yeah, I think it's maybe about time you folks kind of started packing up and moving on, right?
Yeah, I definitely say like the last several days have been quite the circus. I agree.
What can I do for you, Mr.?
Yeah, sorry about your campaign, Adam, but yeah, actually, I'm gonna go join the circus. Think we can meet Wednesdays?
Get away from these weirdos.
We were trying to search for a paracountess or someone who was passing through the area here. She was waylaid. You may have met her guard earlier, while we were gone. And in the process of that, we discovered some sort of zombie spellcasting kind of dude, and his name was from Bear Noises. We're wondering if you've ever heard of him before. Rhokar. His name was Rhokar.
Rhokar. Yeah, that name. I know that name. Yeah, small-time bandit. What's up with the zombies?
Well, we heard someone by the name of Rhokar, and he was making some jib-jab noises, and then his bandits rose from the dead. So empirical evidence states that he is more than just a bandit.
Well,
Huh.
yeah,
Okay.
he just runs a gang of about a half dozen dudes that just,
Well, it's a lot less now.
Well, they were dudes, now they're undudes.
No, okay, no, that's still correct, I suppose, yeah. Still about a half dozen dudes.
Yeah.
but yeah, he's.
Oh, no, it isn't correct. It's more like a dozen now, still.
It's like he's just like a highwayman. or I just know the name. I don't know who he is.
Oh, also, that building. I forget what the group is called.
I will find the name.
The people who previously owned that building?
Living people.
Well, there's still a living person there, at the very least.
The lodge. Forget the name of the lodge. I don't have the name on it written down. I didn't know that.
Oh well.
You guys didn't think it was important to remember the name of the High Sentinel Lodge?
No.
Can I intelligence check to try to remember?
No, that's a human institution. So sorry.
Oh. Yeah. What's up?
They're dead.
The Sentinels?
Yeah.
Did Rhokar do it?
Correct.
Yes.
We are
Kill
assuming
them all and raise them to death. Raise them to life. To undeath.
He raised the Sentinels?
Yes, he did.
Oh, did he?
Or is it the bandits? And I describe a couple of the
Yeah, I thought it was just the bandits.
I don't know if the bandits are the sentinels or not.
Well,
No. That wouldn't make much sense.
I will tell Isker to keep his militia guys on their toes. Because if he's out there running, raising the dead, that's not good for anybody.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep notes. I'm going through stuff. I got confused. What do we know about Rhokar? What did we just learn?
That she's heard of his name but never met him. Doesn't know who he is. Just there's a group called Rhokar's Raiders that do small-time banditry and highway robberies. They're pretty violent and they've known to kill people, but they haven't done anything that's like.
Have you heard of any rumors of Rhokar having magic, or is that, do you think, a new phenomenon?
I mean, doesn't everybody have magic? This is Pathfinder, isn't it?
Okay, well, he seems he's upgraded. And you should pass it on to your local lord or lady, as is pertinent.
Yeah, we're
Hey, Adam.
we're pretty independent out here, but I appreciate it.
Is there a bounty out for capturing Rhokar? And if we bring his head to you, would you give us any? Would you help us out any chance?
You want to put a bounty on his head? I'm more than happy to post flyers up all over the place.
No, how about the other way around? How about if we kill him, you give us some money?
Well, you're the one reporting the crime, so I don't really see how this is.
You just said he was a small-time bandit who killed people regularly and was pretty violent. That's kind of a malicious thing to your land. If you want to have tourism and circuses, we're not going to come here if you got bandits. We're offering a public service favor here. We just kind of need some compensation for our wounds.
You want
to?
You want to bring him in, and somebody positively IDs him as a guy that attacked him on the road. Then we'll be more than happy to throw something your way. But until then, no.
And we go get Yule. What's his name? The guy who's with the alchemist. Yuln Erstag, and bring him over to explain how this guy captured a Cheliaxian or whatever she is noble.
Yuln? Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. I hear he's doing better. Why don't you go check on him?
Yeah, so we bring Yuln back, we chat with him, we bring him back to the mayor and say, Yuln, you gotta convince him to give us some money for killing the guy who killed your friends and made them zombies and captured your noblewoman. Help us out, buddy. I give him a pep talk.
So this guy doesn't have...
This seems a little excessive, my man.
He's missing a couple of fingers now. His nose is in the process of falling off. And he looks at you with this horror and disgust and says, you fight for money? What disgusting pigs!
Guard! You're a guard! You failed at guarding, but you were getting paid to guard.
I would have gladly given my life in the honor and service of duty.
Yeah,
Well, that's cute.
Yes, I get compensated for my time, but that's not why I do this.
Fair enough. Well, I would like to continue to rid the world of evil if possible and continue to push for honor where possible. But to do that, I need to have material goods. I need to have potions to heal my tiger and armor for him and my weapons. Could you help us out in just making this a little bit easier?
I think that was a pretty Imply it, no.
Yeah,
Listen,
okay.
yeah, I mean, like, I appreciate you bringing justice. You bring
Emphatic.
this guy in, and like, you'll have the town's thanks, and I'm sure that we can get something to put in your pockets for you. But I can't make that commitment right now. Especially, I need to, make a collection, see who is willing to put up what for, security and stuff. We don't collect a lot of taxes here. This is subsistence living.
We understand.
I will start
Is there any other persons who might know more about Rhokar, may have had dealings with him in the past, or another kind of lodge place where we could find more of these folks?
The raiders are not. Rhokar might not even be a person. That might not even be his actual name. I don't know. As far as the Sentinels go, they're independent. They don't have much business here other than, visiting for drinks occasionally.
Very good.
They serve the greater nation of Taldor, not Heldren.
Okay.
They're federal marshals. We're just local district.
Right. Adam,
Hey,
I am having difficulty making my sneak attack dice roll, as you can see in the chat log.
do an inline roll, not a /R. You can't do /Rs inside.
I did just a die 6 and it didn't work.
Yeah, I know, because you have to do it as an inline roll.
What does inline roll mean?
It means bracket.
I did bracket. I'll try it again. Clearly I fail at life.
That's not enough
Oh,
brackets.
I thought you meant bracket on one side and bracket on the other.
Yay!
Very good. I am smart.
And just leave that dice there all the time. I can just ignore it when it's not relevant.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm doing it that way, and it has listed as such.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't really have more information. I'm just assuming Rhokar is not the guy's actual name. He's probably not a narcissist, but if he is raising the dead and stuff, maybe he is. I don't know. Necromancers are weird. She eyes Folren.
I'm not one of those.
I just supposed you'd agree with me, right? Necromancers are weird, and you would know the best.
Wizards in general are kind of weird.
I can concur, says the large, hairy tiefling.
Yeah, but if you want to get arms and armor, just she points over back to the smithy where you just were, and is like, Iskar should be able to set you guys up.
Smithy? I just turned away from there. Uh-oh. Perhaps you could help me get some...
Infinite loop.
I really would love to get some armor for my tiger. Could you put in a good word with us with the smith?
Yeah, I can talk to him, no problem.
Thank you, friend.
Okay.
How much money do we have? Oh yeah, hold on. What do we have in the scrolls and alchemical ingredients?
Hey, that's a really good thing to remember all of a sudden.
Actually, yeah, I have read magic, so where are the scrolls?
The scrolls are all hidden on a page that I'm not on. Okay, check it out. 3 scrolls, all the same spell, lesser animate dead.
Well, if our Yosh ever dies, he's a great target.
How long does anime dead last?
It's permanent.
Fuck.
Oh no. It's 3rd level, and it already includes the money cost?
It does already include the money cost.
Yeah, it's a scroll.
Doesn't have money
That's what I
cost.
do.
Awesome. Skeleton zombie, smaller medium, and it's a 3rd level spell, so it's up to 3 hit dice.
2 hit dice.
2 hit dice? Why 2 hit dice?
Because that's how the scroll was written.
How can you write a scroll with a higher spell level than you can cast? You have to be cast level 3 to cast the 2nd level spell.
Because you can choose what caster level a created item is.
Okay, cool. So it's 2 hit dice. Awesome. That's gonna be fun. I can cast that, Maris can cast that, and Folren, I don't believe can cast her. because it's a higher level than you. Actually, it's the same for all of us.
I was gonna say, like, when did you get the secret 3rd level?
Yeah, no. What class wrote the scroll? Or does it matter? I forget. How does that work?
Animate Dead? I'm pretty sure that's a wizard. A wizard can learn that.
It's a 3rd level wizard spell and a 2nd level cleric oracle spell and a 2nd level shaman spell. But does it matter who wrote the scroll, or is it the same?
It does matter.
So do you want to tell us what class wrote the scroll?
It is a divine scroll.
Awesome. So I guess Maris will take 2 and I'll take 1. Sorry, buddy.
Nah, I kind of hate necromancy anyway.
I would let you copy it with the spellcraft check, but you wouldn't be able to cast it outright. You could still make it a spellbook spell.
We'll try and save 1 for you.
Is necromancy one of your opposed schools?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'd be real tough for you to do both with the dice mechanic and on the inside.
No, I do generally dislike necromancy. I think it's gross.
Fair enough.
I don't got a whole lot to do, to be honest. I just got my spells.
Yeah.
Hey Adam.
Yo.
You remember that one time, a long time ago, where I asked you if I could somehow find some thieves' tools around town?
Yes.
Or a lockpick set somehow? Was
Yes.
I able to have that done? Or does someone in the circus happen to have some? 'Cause I feel like asking in town, like, hey, does anyone got some thieves' tools? Would be very frowned upon.
Yeah, it would be.
You can
How strong are the locks in this town?
you can come across some thieves' tools without too much difficulty.
Okay, regular or masterwork?
Regular masterwork's going to be something a little special.
Very good.
Okay.
Who here in town is the heaviest sleeper, would you say? You know, just surveys.
Well, I need it to pop open the lock to get this chick out.
Did you guys all do average hit points?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I rolled a while back.
You're intimately familiar with my HP rolls.
It's
If
a
I could go
wizard, so
average every time. Oh, what a godsend!
it's a wizard, so not the worst. I remember everybody being happy when the cleric got more hit points than you did as a fighter.
Yeah. Ugh. No, if I can refrain from ever rolling hit points again, I'll be happy.
What other planning kind of things you guys want to do?
Well, I guess I'll spend the rest of the day while I wait for the mayor to talk to the blacksmith. I'll spend the day kind of diplomatize and try and convince people to start collection. I'll spread stories about how evil Rhokar is and how he's a necromancer and raises his friends as dead zombies and makes skeletons, and we're the coolest people ever.
Hey, give me a storytelling check. That's performance.
Can I use diplomacy?
It's a performance. You're not influencing attitude. No skills.
Close. So
So it's a
untrained.
charisma check.
Is it untrained, or do I just not have it? It's +5.
You can.
17.
Okay. Yeah, people see like, yeah, this guy sounds like bad news. Yeah, and nobody just like hands you any like money outright to like deal with this. They're like, we're gonna go talk to the mayor about this. And you get a lot of people that say that.
Yeah, that's cool. I encourage them, and they say, you know, we trust the mayor to make a good decision here, and we're not pushing it at all. We're just going to put pressure on the mayor.
Most people are terrified of you when you talk to them, though. You're getting a lot of that recently.
I think I need to start grooming a bit better. Is there anyone who's really
Can
good yeah.
Does anyone seem particularly creeped out, I guess?
That's the default, pretty much. Some people will see him on the street and do a, Xbox 360 and moonwalk back into back into the door. Most people are avoiding him pretty hard.
Is that something that's always had, or is that something that's unique to this part of the world?
It's probably something that's typical, but it's a lot more pronounced here. This is a very small town, and tieflings are something they probably don't see a lot of.
Okay. Makes sense. So I'll try my best to try and dissuade some of the stuff, of the negative perceptions they have of tieflings. I'll be super charming and stuff. I'm a very attractive tiger, so yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Armor, what are you doing?
So hey, on the just so you're aware, the day that you plan on setting back out is the same day the circus plans on pulling out of here. So you're gonna have to make some hard life choices of see you later, circus.
I mean, honestly, we go with the circus. I'm not feeling too tied to this. I don't know. What about you guys?
I kind of hate that douche though.
Which douche? No, Rhokar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm always hated and no one likes me, then I guess I'll ditch the circus. That's always good motivation, right?
Yep.
Also, I'm just kind of along for the ride.
Yep. I guess we'll take okay, I'm a carpenter. Okay, I talk to everyone and say, hey, if we want to go there, do you want to bring a... Because I have a caravan and we can make it a sled.
What?
What? What are we putting on a sled?
My whatchamacallit, my buggy, my words. Cart. What do you call a cart? Not a caravan,
A wagon?
wagon, that's the one, the wagon. Let's replace
Why are we
the
putting
wheels
a
with...
wagon on? Why are
We don't own a wagon.
Do you own a wagon?
Yeah, I do own a wagon. We're part of the circus.
The circus.
The circus owns the wagon.
We do not own a wagon.
How much does a wagon cost?
Well, a lot more than we have.
That may not be true.
What? It's like... Well, how much way too much?
Light. 50 gold.
The light wagon is
little
yeah.
thing.
A light wagon is the kind of thing that has poles sticking out of it that you carry behind you.
Yeah.
4-wheeled vehicle? Up to
That's-
1,000 pounds of load?
Yeah, I mean I could carry 1,000 pounds on a wagon easy.
Okay. Large land vehicle, 10 by 10.
It's because you're so tough and strong, Adam.
Well, 1,000 pounds isn't a heck of a lot on wheels.
Okay.
No, I mean it's not. I mean like, a bale is like literally a ton, and you can move them with a pouch check
Yeah.
easy.
I mean you're wanting a heavy wagon, which
Okay.
is 100 gold.
Or can we do a medium wagon?
What the hell? Medium wagon?
Yeah, there's a middle one.
I'm going core rules here. You get there are too many freaking piezo.
A medium rare wagon.
Yeah.
It has to be red. They're all Ultimate Combat. All wagons are in Ultimate Combat. Covered wagon.
Oh, I guess they don't. I guess they just don't exist.
They
The
don't
world
exist.
of Pathfinder just falls apart in front of you. We found the wagon paradox.
Be right back, guys. Phone call.
You,
Fortune teller's wagon. There we go.
you solved my wagon mystery.
I love it.
Hey, babe, hang on 1 second.
Hey, baby.
Or an armored wagon.
Yeah, you also have to think this is it's not that like I'm core rules only. It's that this is kind of a core rules town.
How about a royal carriage?
They have one actually.
Awesome.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
So the stables has this very ostentatious carriage that's kind of prominently displayed and is like decked out and pretty ostentatious and luxurious. But you're not sure why. It's just kind of parked outside of the stable.
You want to go for a joyride? I don't know how you do that. We also need to steal some horses.
I'm gonna handle animal. I'm totally down. Should we do that? Should we steal the wagon?
No.
Oh, friendly for now. We haven't gotten our money yet. Are there any 75?
That'd be pretty fucking funny though. Get this huge bounty set up and just bounce.
What are the
You're
are there any
planning-
medium wagons?
Planting the seeds for the next adventure.
Are there any medium wagons around that we could buy?
Hold on, let me check some resources. I gotta compare the price of a wagon to the spending limit of this darn town, since wagon is not standard.
75 gold.
Hold on, I gotta check a different list than what you're looking at.
Okay.
Barf. Best you can find is,
A red wagon.
yeah, it's about pretty much the biggest thing you can, or the smallest thing you can get that is meant to be, hauled by horses or oxen or something. They're pretty much 100 gold, heavy wagons and carriages and things.
There's nothing lighter that we could potentially carry ourselves.
You'd have to hand carry it, but you could get, wagons and stuff at that point. Sleds, things like that.
Well, I'm thinking that, to me, if we're going into the wilderness again with having some supplies, I'm not comfortable not having my gear. And if we're leaving the carriage, I'd want to have stuff.
A wagon is already, not appropriate for going into those woods. You will need a sled.
Okay, and retrofitting a wagon into a sled's not easy.
I don't know.
As a profession carpenter, could I try and find out?
Yeah. I mean, it is possible and doable. It's just the time versus, what kind of timetable are you on?
Well, let me try and put this clearly, Adam. As a carpenter, how long would it take to get a vehicle that would work in the snow?
That depends on your skill check, because the time.
Why
the
do you desire this?
Because I'm scared of the snow, and I want to bring food and lots of blankets and things like that.
I can't give you a time, because that time is derived based off of the skill check you make compared to the cost of the item. That is how the crafting system works.
Okay, but are we talking days, weeks, months?
Days and weeks, but probably not months.
Okay, well, I guess we'll figure out some other time.
Oh, we
then.
just get a sled then. Just throw it on a sled.
Are there any sleds here?
There are sleds you can buy here. This is a place that does have winters.
Oh, well, we just get a sled.
Yeah. Instead of making this hard, we just go with the baseline sled.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize we had a sled. Cool.
Neat. Correct.
So, okay, is that where I don't? I'm
You
trying
got-
to.
Are you guys happy?
Well, like-
Happy with your levels up?
Yeah.
Can you guys send
I
those?
have a random skill point that Roll20 says I have, that Hero Lab says I don't. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. But other than that, I'm fine.
Is it because you are set up as a human?
I am not.
You have favorite class skill bonus in both?
I have one favorite class skill bonus applied, and I have Rogue level 1 has 8 plus intelligence modifier, so 9, so that's a total of 10
No,
skill
you
points.
put in 9 for your second level and not 8.
Right. Because it's first level rogue, so I get 9.
You get 8 plus your intelligence modifier, you said.
Right.
Yeah, that's already baked in, I thought.
So you need to put an 8 there because that's how many skills you get per level as a rogue.
Oh, it's already calculating the intelligence bonus. Got it. Alright, problem solved. Then as far as I know, I need to change my language. How do I do that?
The languages
Right,
just
mine,
kind of
I
go
guess.
they go at the top, I think. Yeah, there's a thing for languages at the top.
Alright, sounds good. I'm ready to go. You want me to, while we're doing all this jabbing around town healing up, I'm going to make some disable device checks, I guess, to pop old boy out of his cage.
Sure.
Can I take 20?
Sure.
Have all the time in the world?
Okay.
Can I,
guidance
hey, hey, wizard
You
or
don't need
sister,
to.
Can one of y'all detect magic, make sure this thing is not like magically locked?
Is
Or
it
something
magic?
weird's gonna happen if I pop it?
Oh, I mean, Sure. Okay, I do this thing.
You detect magic, but you can't really see much because the Fae is, pretty constantly magic.
Yeah, they pretty expected. I mean, certainly magic there.
Okay, but he'd be able to know if the cage were magical. In addition, like you see all the magical things that are in the area you're looking at.
It's a tiny cage, and the pixie's pretty magic. So if it is magic, it's being overshadowed by the Fae.
Yes,
okay.
that makes sense. If at a magic level that small, it's not a trap. Like, it can be magically locked and we can't get to it.
29 disable device.
Oh no, that's not metagaming. That's
Alright.
magical auras.
Yeah, he would know. He's a wizard. So I want there's probably a good 75% chance that you guys are necessarily around when he does manage to spring this lock. So.
Oh no! I'm no. Folren explicitly has stated several times that whenever he opens this lock, I am out.
Yeah, walking out of the room. What about you?
I am there giving him guidance.
Well, he's doing this over the course of 3 days. So do you want to be over his shoulder and not doing the other things you've been doing?
Oh no, and I'll do the other things.
So
No,
I'm saying just like when he manages to do this, there's probably a 75% chance you're both around, if you want to be. So give me a percent chance.
I would like to not be.
You can abstain. Yes, that is fine.
So what are they doing?
No, not a perception check. Give me a percentile check. 1d100.
Oh, I guess roll one for Maris too. I have attempted to befriend this Fae as we're sitting there tinkering on his cage to get him out.
All right, so you're there. Maris is not.
Cool.
All right, so yeah, you get the cage sprung open finally.
All right, are we friendly? I guess diplomacy.
Yeah, make that diplomacy check.
I will try to.
I'm his goon. He teaches me Sylvan dirty words. I like it a lot.
Now
I
you.
also diplomacy.
So yeah, you
I'm
get
doing this like over the whole time that I'm doing this. That's what I'm doing, Sasha.
Oh, okay, fine.
you get the door pulled open, and he says, "Hey, great, cool. So
like, what's up, man? Like, why were you in that cage and stuff, bro?
because I told you that dude was an asshole. So I promised you to tell you my name, and I am honorable." So he says, "My name is Vrix, not Jeb Bush, if you didn't figure that out."
Damn it, you really fooled me on that one.
The second thing I promised to do was to betray your ass, so I'm going to do that right now. And he turns invisible.
No.
Okay, you said, can you spell that word? Is it V-R-I-X?
With another X, double X.
Okay, V-R-I-X-X?
It's only softcore.
It's softcore.
Gotcha. Putting a note on my character. Vrix is a dick. Vrix is a dill hole. He is not your friend. Done.
Done.
Okay, well, so much for that, guys.
We tried.
But hey, I'm really good at opening locks now.
Yeah, I mean, practicing for a couple of days, you may as well be off the chain.
I'm unchained.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you.
So, guys, shall we sally forth back into the wood to besiege the lodge one
Oh,
more
was
time?
him just going invisible at the end of it?
Oh, the last thing you hear, but as this thing is like flying away invisibly, is it yells back at you in this tiny pixie voice. It's like, "She's probably dead by now anyway, you moron."
Probably.
I make the sad bear face that I shared earlier in the group chat. He's probably right.
Well, that one exactly. Well, no, actually, technically better than expected. He didn't try and kill you.
Yeah, there was a lot less murder happening then.
But not much worse. Or not much better.
But now we know his name in the future in case we run across some Fae and they're like, "Oh yeah, that Vrix, we got a bounty on his head." I don't know.
In that insanely unlikely event where we're friends with the Fae, sure.
Never.
Hey, I
said-
clearly just Hey, I befriended him, Adam. I rolled a 17 on diplomacy.
Yeah, that starting hostile attitude is pretty rough to overcome.
I mean, also, if he just doesn't, I mean,
Whatever. We'll probably never see him again.
Adam, what's the? So I'm still learning how you.
actually, probably true.
How do I use diplomacy in your world?
You use it to influence the attitudes of others.
And so, that hasn't succeeded. I've had a 28 and a 26, and they haven't been relevant.
The only people you've ever done it to are openly hostile people, though.
Okay. Fair enough. So just don't talk to hostile people. Got it. That's fine. I respect that.
Most of these people are hella racist or outright to kill you.
Okay. Yeah. So I can't talk to
Like the reason you would do it against friendly people is to make specific requests of them. And
No, I didn't realize I was starting hostile with everyone in the town. That was my mistake. I will go sit in my room sulking as a sad tiger.
that will stop being a problem real quick.
Cool.
When this place blows up and we move on to season 2.
I'm excited.
Finally.
Just like my Japanese animes. Hey, what do you guys want to do?
The hero sometimes has to get exploded. It's just like my JRPGs.
What do you guys want to do with Tacy? She's been kind of chilling in town, not really causing problems for anything. She seems like she wants to bounce, but she's waiting for you guys to not murder her when she tries to leave.
We tried
So,
to
hey,
get
look.
her to come with us.
You seem like you
No,
need a
Folren, I guess would notice. They're like, well, we're not going to kill you.
Look, you could use a fresh start in life. We just happen to be members of this circus, and I think we're going to kind of stay here for a little bit. Why don't you use this opportunity to join up with them with our good word and go be elsewhere where it's probably less known of you?
Aren't you guys a bunch of circus animals? You think that you saying that to me because I'm an orc?
I'm giving you a polite opportunity to join my old fucking boss.
They travel. They need protection.
Hey, that's probably true. Yeah, okay, all right, that's cool. Rambling life, that's for me, and being in one place too long doesn't suit well for my personality. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's real. That's sweet. She gives you a hug.
Aww.
I give her a bear hug.
Hey.
It's awkwardly long.
Few people would consciously make that decision.
The bear nose starts sniffing. Okay, this is getting weird.
Cool.
Moving on.
Are we gonna buy a sled or not?
Yes.
That seems
Okay,
pretty
we buy a
reasonable.
sled.
Buy a
We
sled.
fill it with. We buy it with a week's worth of food for the entire party. And
Okay.
dry goods that will work well, and we buy a lot of matches, and we buy rope, and we buy other ambiguous adventurers gears that we know how to. Because at this point we have money, so we spend 100 gold on supplies and 100 gold on a sled, or whatever it is.
Sleds are cheap.
Well-
They're-
Cool. We spend less than that then. I mean, do
Yeah,
you want us to
Adam, I'm
specify
thinking of
everything
some
we
sort of,
buy, or do you want us to just? Can we just do a list?
we can do a list.
Okay, I'll make a list. Here.
That's good. That's good forum talk.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure they're like a general store / outfitter
There
around
is
here that we can
there is a general store here. Let me turn that on now that you're looking for stuff. This is, hope
Who was he? No, that's a bad joke.
the general insurance.
No, I was gonna say like what army did he command, but
Oh.
I was going to word it in a way that was funnier than that, but it still wasn't funny.
Yeah, you can tell that this place is mostly just like an odds and ends store. They sell the kind of things that people forget. Yeah,
Did Adam cut out for other people too, or was that just me?
just you.
cut out.
Just all of you.
Yep.
Stores run by a lady named Vivalia, and
We'll let not Sasha talk to her.
Before you walk in the door, I tap you on the shoulder with enhanced to get a +2, and I go stand somewhere else.
I don't know what my diplomacy even is. Probably bad, I bet. 2, yeah.
I mean, I don't imagine we're gonna do too much haggling.
you guys come in here all smiles and stuff. You must be looking to swindle the hell out of me.
I mean, just general gear isn't really that expensive to worry about haggling about.
Here's a list of stuff.
That's real good forum talk.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm putting it on there so we have a list.
Yep.
So
But yeah,
buy about that much
she's pretty eager to do business with you guys. She's like, yeah, there's a lot of people came in from far off in the farmlands and stuff to come see her act. So you're friends of mine. And you know, when they're here, they just realize the odds and ends and knickknacks they need.
Sweet. Ooh, I need to charge up my So we didn't really pick up any further plot hooks in town, did we?
Not in town.
Well, no, I mean, next up is that house again.
Oh, we are gonna go back to the.
Fuck yeah!
Sounds good to me. All right, well then let's do that. And then it's now 8:45. Are we gonna keep doing that, or are we going to call it for the night?
We're probably gonna call it.
Okay.
That works for me also.
You did make a harrowing escape and rescued the wrong princess. You rescued the the fairy prince,
Oh well. They
who
left.
was like called you an asshole for doing it.
Surprise!
Cut segue to him, and
Whoa! It's almost like everything in that forest fucking sucks.
you cut to a segue of him flying back to the woods, and he's like, "The assholes couldn't unlock me while I was there. I gotta fly all the way back over here. Jesus."
What did we see any hints of where the noblewoman was?
Not really. All you did in the house was fight.
But we never saw anything of where
You
she could-
explored one room on the first floor and upstairs and didn't find her.
Were there
there-
other rooms to explore?
There were a lot more rooms in that place.
Oh, there were. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't realize there were doors. My bad. I thought there were windows.
Yeah, I think Folren is going to actually investigate the rooms himself this time.
Yep.
Hey.
All right. Well, I'm feeling very comfortable about how we are set up.
Now you're twice as powerful as you were last time. And there's half as
Some of
many
us have double
living
the class-
living guys in there. All right.
Cool.
I don't know. Like, what do you oracles get anything cool at second level? Like, what do you
No.
guys get at second?
I get an extra spell per day and a BAB point, and that's it. And a,
Yeah, I
mystery,
mean-
and a mystery
Well, I would get one of
spell,
those.
which is
Yeah.
really, really bad.
Congratulations. You can get
Yeah, welcome to level 2 spellcasters.
weapon focus.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the nice thing is it means you can draw them.
There's a significant chunk of this list of things that aren't going to be available, so I'll have to go through it too.
What's up?
As there's a chunk of things on this list that aren't available here.
Like what?
I will have to go through it because,
Okay,
like
fair
I
enough.
said, this is a core rules town.
Okay.
Oh, buddy. All right. Sounds good, guys.
Cheers, y'all. That was fun.
Goodbye.
Well,
I
goodbye.
feel very good going forward now. That was pretty awesome. That
Yeah.
was really cool.
Jump out the window, harrowing escape.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was fully expecting you to make me blow up with those bombs in my hand.
You were landed in a soft puddle of snow.
Yeah, well, I'm not like, I was seriously like clenched, waiting for you to say, all right, make a reflex save.
Tuck and roll. No, you're fine. Even if you didn't just jump barrel out of the window, it was still like a relatively easy climb to get down.
But I would have had two hands holding that thing.
Yeah, you can fall on your head.